Hi everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Kingdom Hearts. We're here getting ready for the Phantom battle. Just gonna change our preferences for each character a little bit. You just kind of want to set it like this. You want Peter Pan, special attacks frequently, defensive moves occasionally. It's not really that big of a deal, but this will just sort of set it up so it works just like mine, and in case you are wondering. So this is in post-commentary, so you're going to see the first cut pretty soon. I've cut together a bunch of the footage, and then I'll just narrate over it now to tell you basically what's going on. If you came to this video to find out other stuff that you need to do to set up for the Phantom battle, you should maybe watch my last video, where basically all you need to do is make sure that you have the right abilities, which means for Goofy, you want to equip everything that's going to have like MP Rage, MP Gift, so that's the really important one, and then like MP Haste. And then you want to give everybody a full inventory of ethers, and basically then you got the same thing as me. Also try to give Sora the Lady Luck Keyblade, which I showed you how to get in the last video. So as soon as you start the battle, you gotta run to the clock tower and cast Stop. The basic gimmick throughout this whole battle is that the Phantom is gonna cast this spell called like Doom, I think, which is like a countdown on your characters, and it's based on the clock tower. So if the countdown gets all the way to 0, which will happen in this video, so you'll get to see that, but if it gets all the way to 0, then that character who it's cast on dies off, like for the rest of the battle. Like you can't cure them to revive them, they're just gone. And so you'll see that a little later. It'll happen to Peter Pan. So first he'll do it to Peter Pan, and then once the countdown runs out on Peter Pan, he'll do it on Goofy. Once that countdown runs off, he'll do it on you, and once you die, then you die. But basically, it's really easy to avoid having to worry about it. As you see, you do these little attack cycles with the Phantom, which I'll explain in a second, and then basically every 2 he's going to fire a missile at you, and then you just go cast Stop on the clock tower, and that's how I did it, and you just repeat that process. Now you got to watch out for that missile, so as long as you stay around the corner of the clock tower long enough, you'll be fine. Anyway, we're going to skip a little bit, but basically this battle is seriously rinse and repeat. It's the same thing over and over again. So we just did a cut. We're now much farther along in the battle. But basically all you need to know about how to do this battle is you watch what orb the Phantom has, what color orb. And that just tells you what kind of magic to use. And it's either going to be red, blue, yellow, or white. If it's red, you cast Fire. If it's blue, you cast Blizzard. Yellow, you cast Thunder. If it's white, then you do a physical attack. And after you've attacked him with the right attack 3 times, then that counts as an attack cycle and he takes a little bit of damage. So you just basically have to do that over and over and over and over and over again, and you'll be fine. So that's why we had to give everyone all those ethers, because you're going to run out of magic. And it's also really important that you're casting Stop on the clock tower to stop the Doom spell. And so at this point it's still on Peter Pan. It hasn't gotten very far, because if you don't cast Stop, the hands of the clock will move, but you can cast Stop on them even while they're standing still. So check this out. I didn't notice here because I was getting a little bit caught up in the battle, and I didn't notice that the clock tower had actually started moving. If you look carefully, you can see that the hands have changed. So once it got to 0, Peter Pan disappeared. So he's gone for the battle. Fortunately, Peter Pan is really not that useful. You want to make sure that you keep Goofy in your party, and obviously yourself, and Peter Pan is really not that important. But just keep casting Stop on the clock tower. Even if it doesn't look like the Phantom has cast his little spell yet, don't worry about it. Like, it's still totally helpful for you to be casting Stop on the clock tower. And it helps to have the Stop Bruh magic, which you get by going to 100 Acre Wood. And so that is seriously the whole battle. You just keep doing that over and over and over again. So here I had to throw an ether on myself because Goofy didn't have any MP, but usually you want to throw the ether onto Goofy because he can cast MP Gift and give you your MP back. And so that's basically how you generate your MP, and it's really helpful because when Goofy has MP Rage, if the Phantom hits him, Goofy's going to get a whole bunch of MP back, and then he can give that MP to you, and everything's okay. As far as like avoiding the Phantom's attacks, it's really pretty easy because you're flying around, so you can just like descend or ascend to avoid his attacks, and other than that he doesn't attack you very much. So that was it. It took a lot longer than that video made it look like it did, but that's it. You just have to be patient and repeat that process over and over. And that's how you defeat the Phantom at the clock tower. It's not a big deal. I thought this was going to be a much more difficult boss than it was, so I'm happy to report that it is not difficult, like in the slightest, in my opinion. As long as you have all the ethers, you got Goofy's ability set up, you're good. So for a reward, you upgrade your time, your stop spell, and that's it. So that's it for this episode of Let's Play Kingdom Hearts. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. So thanks for watching.